Have you ever wondered if the Philippines would welcome Jewish refugees again? This question isn't just a hypothetical. It resonates deeply with the nation's history and its enduring spirit of hospitality. The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, is renowned for its breathtaking landscapes and the warmth of its people. But beyond its natural beauty, the country holds a significant place in the annals of humanitarian efforts. It's a question that echoes with history, compassion, and the complexities of a changing world. The story of the Philippines and Jewish refugees is one of courage, empathy, and the willingness to stand up against injustice. It is a narrative that intertwines the fates of two distinct cultures, creating a bond that has withstood the test of time. The Philippines, a nation of islands known for its warm hospitality, has a unique and poignant story to tell about offering refuge in times of crisis. This story is not just a chapter in history books, but a living testament to the values that Filipinos hold dear. The spirit of Bayanihan, or communal unity, is deeply ingrained in Filipino culture. And it was this spirit that shone brightly during one of the darkest periods in human history. During World War II, as the shadow of the Holocaust loomed large, the Philippines opened its doors to those fleeing persecution. The world was engulfed in turmoil, and millions were seeking safe havens. Amidst this chaos, the Philippines emerged as a beacon of hope. Ships carrying Jewish refugees arrived in Manila Harbor, and these weary souls were greeted with open arms and hearts. Under the leadership of President Manuel L. Quezon, the nation provided sanctuary to thousands of Jewish refugees, offering them a safe haven from the horrors that awaited them in Europe. Quezon's vision and determination were instrumental in this humanitarian effort. He saw beyond the immediate political and economic challenges, recognizing the moral imperative to save lives. Official documents granting asylum were signed, and the refugees were integrated into Filipino society, where they found not just safety but also a sense of belonging. This act of humanity stands as a testament to the Filipino spirit of compassion and empathy. Monuments and memorials across the Philippines commemorate this extraordinary chapter, reminding us of the enduring power of kindness and solidarity. Cultural celebrations continue to honor this shared history, showcasing the deep connections forged between Filipinos and Jewish refugees. The legacy of this compassionate act lives on, inspiring future generations to uphold the values of empathy and humanitarianism. The story of the Philippines and Jewish refugees is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, the light of human kindness can shine through, offering hope and refuge to those in need. The Philippines' decision to accept Jewish refugees during World War II was not without its challenges. The world was engulfed in conflict, and nations were grappling with the immense pressures of war. Amidst this global turmoil, the Philippines, a small archipelago in Southeast Asia, found itself in a precarious position. The country was under the shadow of Japanese occupation, which brought its own set of hardships and adversities. The country was facing its own struggles under Japanese occupation, with its people enduring the harsh realities of war. The Japanese forces had imposed strict control, leading to widespread fear and uncertainty among the Filipino population. Resources were scarce, and the daily lives of the people were marked by constant challenges and threats. Yet despite these overwhelming difficulties, the government and its people recognized the urgency of the situation and acted with unwavering compassion. The leadership under President Manuel L. Quezon made a bold and humane decision to open the country's doors to Jewish refugees fleeing the horrors of the Holocaust. This decision was not made lightly, as it required immense courage and a deep sense of empathy. They understood the plight of those seeking refuge, having themselves experienced the turmoil of colonization and war. The Philippines had a long history of foreign domination, first under Spanish rule and then as an American colony. These experiences had instilled in the Filipino people a profound understanding of suffering and a strong desire for freedom and justice. This humanitarian act was not merely a political decision, but a reflection of the deep-seated Filipino values of Bayanihan, community spirit. Bayanihan, a tradition of communal unity and cooperation, was a cornerstone of Filipino society. It emphasized the importance of coming together to help one another, especially in times of need, and pakikipagkapwa-tao, treating others with compassion and respect. Pakikipagkapwa-tao, another fundamental value, highlighted the importance of treating others with kindness and empathy. It was a cultural principle that transcended social, economic and religious boundaries, fostering a sense of shared humanity. These values, deeply rooted in Filipino culture, compelled them to extend a helping hand to those in need, regardless of their background or beliefs. The decision to accept Jewish refugees was a testament to the Filipino spirit of generosity and solidarity. It demonstrated that even in the darkest of times, the light of human kindness could shine through, offering hope and refuge to those who needed it most. Today, the world faces a refugee crisis of unprecedented scale. The sheer number of displaced individuals is staggering, with millions of people forced to leave their homes in search of safety and a better life. This crisis is not confined to one region or continent. It is a global phenomenon that affects every corner of the world. Millions of people are displaced from their homes due to conflict, persecution, and climate change. Wars and internal conflicts have ravaged countries, leaving countless individuals with no choice but to flee. Persecution based on race, religion, and political beliefs continues to drive people away from their homelands. Additionally, the growing impact of climate change has led to environmental disasters, making certain areas uninhabitable and forcing people to seek refuge elsewhere. The plight of refugees is a global issue that demands attention and action from the international community. Governments, non-governmental organizations, and individuals must come together to address the root causes of displacement and provide the necessary support for those affected. The United Nations plays a crucial role in coordinating international efforts, but it is up to each country to contribute to the solution. Countries around the world are grappling with how to respond to this crisis, balancing humanitarian concerns with economic and social considerations. Some nations have opened their doors to refugees, offering them a chance to rebuild their lives, while others have implemented strict immigration policies. The economic impact of accepting refugees is a topic of debate, with some arguing that refugees can contribute positively to the economy, while others worry about the strain on resources. The Philippines, though facing its own set of challenges, has not shied away from its responsibility to help those in need. Despite dealing with natural disasters and economic difficulties, the country has shown a remarkable commitment to humanitarian efforts. The Filipino spirit of Bayanihan, or communal unity, is evident in their approach to aiding refugees. The country has a long history of providing refuge to those fleeing persecution and conflict, dating back to the 1970s when it welcomed Vietnamese refugees. During the Vietnam War, the Philippines opened its doors to thousands of Vietnamese, offering them a safe haven and a chance to start anew. This act of compassion has left a lasting legacy, with many Vietnamese refugees successfully integrating into Filipino society and contributing to its development. This tradition of humanitarianism continues to this day as the Philippines works with international organizations to provide assistance and support to refugees and asylum seekers. Modern refugee processing centers have been established to ensure that those seeking refuge receive the help they need. The collaboration between the Philippines and international organizations has been instrumental in addressing the needs of refugees, from providing basic necessities to offering educational and employment opportunities. The country's ongoing efforts demonstrate a commitment to upholding human dignity and providing hope to those who have lost everything. Section 4. The changing face of the Philippines. The Philippines has undergone significant cultural and political changes since World War II. The country has transitioned from a predominantly agricultural society to a more urbanized and industrialized nation. The rise of globalization and technology has also had a profound impact on Filipino society, shaping its values and perspectives. Despite these changes, the core values of compassion, empathy, and Bayanihan remain deeply ingrained in the Filipino psyche. These values continue to shape the nation's response to social issues, including its approach to immigration and refugee resettlement. Section 5. A nation of welcoming hearts. Public opinion in the Philippines towards refugees is generally positive. Filipinos are known for their hospitality and welcoming nature. They are acutely aware of the plight of those forced to flee their homes, as many Filipinos themselves have experienced migration and displacement. This empathy fuels a sense of solidarity with refugees. However, there are also concerns about the economic and social impact of accepting large numbers of refugees. Issues such as limited resources, job security, and cultural integration are often raised in public discourse. These concerns reflect the complexities of the issue and highlight the need for thoughtful and comprehensive policies on refugee resettlement. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.